National Development Minister Khaw Boon Wan has warned against turning elections into an auction between political parties, promising voters as many goodies as they can with as low taxes as possible. Mr. Khaw, who is also the chairman of the ruling People's Action Party, cautioned that a democracy of this nature would lead to insolvency and eventually political cynicism. He made this point during a dialogue at the joint World Cities Summit, Singapore International Water Week and CleanEnviro Summit.
How to finance rapid urbanization is a key challenge facing many cities today. A common way of financing such growth is through taxes, but experts say this is unpopular with politicians.
You compensate it with, first, consumption taxes. You compensate it with property taxes, which are less distortive, and you compensate it with green taxes in order to fight emissions.
National Development Minister Khaw Boon Wan says it's natural for people to want more, but without having to pay higher taxes. And he said political parties should not aim to take advantage of this.
In all honesty, we must acknowledge that all our people, or most of our people, will always want more, but would never want to pay more in taxes. And I think it is incumbent on our part to be honest with our voters, because if every election is a mere auction between political parties to give as much goodies as they can with as little taxes that they need to pay, I think democracy of that manner must lead to insolvency and eventually political cynicism.
Mr. Khaw also shared with delegates some of the lessons that Singapore has learned. One is the importance of keeping the economy open. He said that protectionism has no place in Singapore. This is because in the case of Singapore, the domestic market is too small. At the same time, being a small city may have its advantages.
Small cities are much easier to manage than very big cities where the problems are really complex due to the size. It's less in terms of technology, is easier in terms of human resources and human cooperation.
However, Singapore faces additional challenges because it's a city-state.
Because the state consists of only one city. If the city fails, the country fails. So, for example, Detroit may be bankrupt, but there are many other American cities which continue to prosper, and America remains a major world power.
Mr. Khaw added that as a small city-state without a natural hinterland, Singapore will feel the impact of globalization more acutely.